Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to take a look at the brand new limited edition Disney Designer Series Midnight Masquerade Alice from Alice in Wonderland doll. This was a bit of a nightmare release, but regardless, as crazy as it was, I was able to get my hands on one. So let's go ahead, dive in, look at all of her details. As always, I do want to know what you guys think. All right, so these boxes are different this year, and I am happy about that. They're like a mini 17-inch doll box, and I have been asking like over and over and over again to the doll gods, please let them do something smart with the boxes, and they finally did. So you can see here, Alice, one of 4,000. We, of course, have Alice there through the almost like live action style box. We do have that circle cutout here all around the box. If we look at the top here, it does have the Disney logo there. And again, much like our normal 17-inch box, we do have a carrying handle, as well as the Disney Designer Collection, excuse me, Midnight Masquerade series. On the back, we have the bow here, which is tied factory. I will be undoing that now so that we can take a look at the box itself. Now, if you do want to pause and read it here, you certainly can. Just kind of go there slowly. And then we have Steve Thompson's beautiful artwork. These were $129.99. And the way you open them is you simply just lay the box down, lift off that front cover. And then once you've got that off, you can lift up the plastic, which of course does have that really cool screen printing on there, FYI. And then if you wanted to, you could lift out Alice. And on the back here is where you'd be able to undo all the tape and unbox her, but I don't do that. And then on the back of the box here is her certificate of authenticity. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to get up real close in detail and see everything that Alice has to offer. All right, so I do have Alice out. First, of course, we'll take a look at her certificate of authenticity. So if you would like to pause and read it here, you certainly can. Try and get that without a glare. There you go. I love the design on these. Now on to Alice. So her box, of course, is designed after the mini, like the 17-inch live action boxes. So I do love that we've got that now. And as always with these, we do have a really cool background. It does match the Aladdin and Jasmine set, as well as the sister set. So you can see kind of the Starry Night there, since it is midnight. Alice is on a little pedestal here, but that's another change they made this year on top of the box change. Alice has a normal base instead of one of those thick bases like we've been seeing on previous designer dolls. So I am happy to see that back again. Really, those other bases were just horrendous. Anyhow, so look at this face mold. How is that not like just a beautiful, serene, gorgeous face mold? It almost looks like Snow White. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong, but it does look like Snow White. So this would be a great face mold for Snow White too. FYI, Disney. Anyhow, she does have a rooted blonde hair, kind of a yellow blonde. I call this Cinderella blonde. Beautifully done, parted in the middle there, cascading in the back, and some curls that are, of course, heavily product applied. She has a black satin bow at the top, reminiscent, of course, to the movie. She does have also little black studs you can see there in both her ears. They're plastic, unfortunately. Rooted eyelashes, bright blue eyes, and kind of a muted rose lip. Love that. She has a satin choker as a necklace. Coming down, this is where I started noticing some of the changes that they made. And I don't know if just because of budget, but she has a sweetheart neckline in the drawing and not so much in the doll. Plus, I'm noticing too that the actual manufacturing of the dress is terrible. I have all kinds of little strings and flyaways. I've got fraying here on the side. I've got just some, I've already pulled off 1 billion strings, so it's kind of driving me nuts. She does have these kind of poofed sleeves, which I think are supposed to be up a little higher, so they're more poofy. Oh, look at that. It stained her arm. Oh. What do you do? What do you do? I'm going to push him down because I don't want to see that. Oh, that's frustrating. There, we'll just hide it. So now they're not as poofy, but it is what it is. She does have a little black waistband, some black gems to act as buttons, as well as this cute little black trim along the bodice there. Her skirt is an asymmetrical style skirt, so it is shorter in the front, longer in the back. but the artwork shows it the same length all the way around, so that's annoying. They did the same thing with Snow White, and I don't like it. But I do like her skirt in the sense that the design on it is phenomenal. So we have all this beautiful embroidery representing the White Rabbit, his pocket watch. We've got some floral designs, of course, for the garden. This almost looks like the little pink flamingos they use for when they play, croquet? I was really hoping they'd incorporate the caterpillar in one way, shape, or form, but they didn't, or maybe even the Cheshire Cat, but nope, and that's okay, I guess. But it is beautiful all the same. I do really, really like all this attention to detail. Little pink gems scattered all over the place. She has little lace gloves, but the biggest part of this dress, aside from all this crinoline that's underneath, she needs like petticoats or something. Like, come on now, Disney. Is this huge bow in the back. So it's black on one side, hot pink magenta on the other, with a metallic leaf pattern. And you can see here the bow is behind her. So you can see it comes out on either side. Bows must be in, because there's bows on the sister set too. But this one is massive. I will put a picture right here of the back of the dress since I don't debox that way you guys can kind of see what she looks like. But the tails of the bow do go on either side. That one's tacked in. This one I think was supposed to be, but got missed. So I don't know. Let me know, guys. If you got her and it's tacked in, let me know. Mine might just be, loose in the box. But it is a saddle style stand. She does have on these boots that are, of course, painted black and white. It would have been nice to see some stockings, but, what can you do? Her mask is my other kind of point of contention here, because I was really hoping for metallic masks with these ones like we have on previous sets. So this is kind of a bummer. It is pretty. So it's, of course, the White Rabbit with a couple of gems, kind of a pearl look to it, little iridescence there, but none of it is metallic painted. And that's, like I said, that's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping for those metallic kind of standout pieces. What are you going to do? It is strapped to her little gloved hand there, so that is cute. I don't know. I just was really hoping for metal, but it is what it is. So there is the Alice Midnight Masquerade Disney Designer Collection Limited Edition doll. All right, well, that is going to do it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. This release was a bit of a nightmare. The queue was horrible. She sold out in 2 minutes. I was not able to get her at first, so I just kept hitting add the bag, 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 and finally, boom, went into my bag. I was able to check out, and then I got a cancellation email, so I was like, okay, well, it is what it is. And then I got shipping notification. And I was like, okay, that's great. Nice. So I did have to call Shop Disney just to make sure. They said, yes, there was an error. My card was charged. The cancellation email was an error. I'm all right, whatever. Just as long as she shows up, that's all I worry about. She then released again. So I don't know if they just caught a lot of bot sales or duplicate sales or what, but she was available for a little bit again, I believe on Thursday, of last week. So just a strange release. I don't feel like this is going to bode well for future releases with this lineup. They all have a low run. None of them, I think, are over 4,300 or 4,600, which kind of blows my mind, honestly. You would think Ariel, at least, they would have made 5, maybe even 6,000 of, but I think they only made 4,600 of her. So what do you do? Anyhow, so that was my experience. It was crazy. Let me know down below your thoughts on this whole deal, the release, whether or not you were able to get her. I'd love to know. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about her, leave them in the comment section below as well. Otherwise, we will see you guys real soon as I have more to come. Hope everybody's having a great day.